standard is the strategy. The standard isn't what you preach, it's what you allow. And what that means is every eye roll that you ignore, every shortcut that you let slide, every meeting that you don't tighten up, that just became the culture. You didn't announce it, but the team felt it. Because in leadership, what you allow speaks so much louder than anything you could ever say. Today's podcast isn't about motivation. It's about reclaiming the standard before it erodes into suggestion. I had a GM tell me last week, hey, Chris, Fridays, that's when I lose my momentum. And I hate to admit it, but sometimes I stop leading and start coasting because you just get worn out by the end of the week. And I know exactly what he meant. Because that's when most managers let off the gas. They start protecting their peace instead of building their power. But elite leaders like you, they finish their week with presence, precision, and power. And if that's not how you're walking into your Friday, then you are bleeding leadership. I'm Chris Hunsicker, and this is the Dealership War Room. Leadership fire, built daily, fueled intentionally, and delivered relentlessly. So I want you to hang on to the end because we're going to talk about the box of awesome. I have some great stuff in there that I want to share with you and show you, but we're going to get to that at the end of the video. Stay all the way to the end. Now, let's finish the week on purpose. This week, we dismantled our excuses. We named the silent saboteur killing our momentum. We exposed the productivity lie. We built our leadership per minute. And we installed command presence so that we could take control of any room. Now, we anchor it all in one undeniable truth. You do not rise to the level of your intentions. You drop to the level of your identity. As a matter of fact, in the ancient Greek, identity translates to or means repeated beingness. In other words, that which I repeatedly do is who I am. That's why your identity is forged in repetition. It's how you show up when nobody's watching. It's how you lead when you're tired. It's how you respond when pressure shows up on your doorstep. This isn't about hype. This is about repeatable, intentional, internal clarity. In other words, you know who you are, and that's how you know what you're going to do. Identity drives behavior. Let's look at 3 shifts I'm going to ask you to lock in that are going to help cement your identity and create consistency in your behavior. Number 1, from intention to integrity. I meant to doesn't matter. Did you or didn't you? Number 2, from control to clarity. People don't need a tighter grip. What they need is cleaner direction and ownership inside the standard. Number 3, from volume to gravity. You don't need to say more. You need to mean more when you speak. That's presence. That's authority. That's a culture building mindset. You see, there's a great word in Sanskrit called arambashura, which translated loosely means a hero in the beginning. There are so many people that are a hero in the beginning. When it's new, when it's first starting, they're fresh, they're excited, but then they fade off. What you want to be is a hero in the end, the one who's willing to pay the price and have the strength for 2. That is a real hero. All right, so let's look at the War Room Friday Fire Challenge. And this is how we're going to end the week like leaders. Audit one standard, you let slide. Find it, own it, and reinforce it today. Have the hard conversation you've been putting off. Because if it's lingering, it's leading, not you. Handle it cleanly and effectively today. Lead one moment with gravity. It could be a huddle, a one-on-one conversation, an end-of-day review. Anchor it in clarity, no drift, no fluff. And then ask yourself, did I lock the standard today or just survive the calendar? Now, if this episode touched you, hit you, if this week made a difference to you, if someone came to mind that you know could use this, that they're fighting, they're struggling, they are trying to find a way to move forward in a crazy world where everything's changing, the rules are changing, the technology's changing, there's more uncertainty than there's ever been. This podcast isn't just a podcast. This is a tribe of people that are building the tools and the fire-tested strategies to navigate anything that comes up. And so I want to return to the box of awesome. And this week, based on a couple suggestions, number 1 was a free coaching session. So in the box of awesome is going to go, someone asked for a 30-minute coaching session. I find that 60 minutes is a little better, and it's always better to give a little more. So box of awesome is going to include a 60-minute one-on-one coaching session with me. That's $1,000 a pop to do it. So understand, I mean it. It's going to be real. And number 2, an autographed copy of my first book, my international bestseller, Unstoppable Culture, a step-by-step guide to create a relentless, results-driven, high-performance team. This is basically my life's work put into one book. So once again, as you share this podcast with someone, give them the link, the code that's at the end of the video so they can sign up for the podcast. And when they do, have them text or email me just back after they sign up. Hey, I'm the one, whoever your name is that sent you, like Frankie Jones, you sent me, or, John Smith, you're the one that sent me. And I'm going to put your name in the hat. And then when we get to the end and we got 500 subscribers, we're going to make a draw from the box of awesome. And you are going to win everything that we're putting in this box each week. So this has been a great week. You've done amazing work. But Friday is how you set the table for next week. So go ahead, follow through on the challenge, follow through on the activities, and I will see you Monday in the Dealership War Room.